Where did that go? Oh, look, right there. Okay. Now, collective card number 2. Breathe. Okay. Collective card number 2. Now, collective card number 3. Thank you so much, Destiny. You beautiful woman, beautiful soul. You are very welcome, my lovely. Okay. Now, the outcome card. There you go. Look at that. Lovely. Oh, guys. Lovely today. Okay. Are you ready? So, guys, as I say, this is a collective, which means take what resonates, leave what doesn't, all right? And obviously, remember to pick the number that you either feel drawn to, you see, you hear, you think, you feel, you sense, whatever, okay? That is your number. That is why you've chosen this number. And here we go, okay? So this is for collective, card number 1, okay? If you chose collective card number 1, collective card number 1 is, wow, I am mindful of my energy, conserving it where needed. This is beautiful because this shows that you've definitely had a wake-up call and you've had that realization and be like, do you know what? I'm not giving my good energy to people that don't deserve my good energy, because my energy is my energy and I put a lot out to give my energy to you, but I'm not getting the same back in return. So it's kind of like now you've stopped doing that. You've stopped taking on that. I feel like you had a lot of energy vampires around you that was sucking the life out of you, that was draining you of all the things that you needed to do in order to move forwards, okay? And I feel for a very long time it had a massive impact on you, but you started to see things for what they actually were and what you needed to overcome within yourself, okay? So I do feel, in big reference to this, there was a lot of fears and there was a lot of things that you were fearing, a lot of things that you couldn't see, but you also couldn't understand. So it made it even harder for you to comprehend all of this, okay? But I really do feel that it's saying to you that you're more grounded, you're more aware, and you're understanding everything in reference that you went through as well. All right, my lovely? But that's what I get there for collective card number 1. And card number 1 is absolutely beautiful and very transformational, and I love that. And it is, I am mindful of my energy, conserving it where needed. So you're only putting your energy in to what you feel is a repeating thing in reference to that, okay? And that's what I get there, guys, for collective card number 1, is I'm mindful of my energy, conserving it where needed, take what resonated, leave what didn't. Thank you so much, and thank you, okay? We're now moving on to collective card number 2. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Here we go. Wow, oh my goodness, I love this card. The collective card number 2 is, I listen to my intuition and trust my inner wisdom. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful, okay? If you've been getting signs, guys, whether it be through music, through numbers, through just an energy that you feel or pull or something like this, okay, please know that this is in reference to what happened but didn't happen in that sense, right? I know what I'm trying to get out without saying too much, but if you have a gut instinct about something, I don't care who you are, and if you have a gut instinct about something, whether it be good or bad, whatever, okay, or you feel uneasy with a decision, or you feel uneasy that something hasn't worked, okay, then you're mistaken, because this is where tapping into your intuition, your third eye, your psychic ability, that you have to go through the aspects and trust what the universe is saying to you and how it's saying to you by listening to your gut instinct, okay? Intuition, inner knowing, inner feeling, inner sensing, inner doing, okay, is things about trust, okay? I feel like you're a person that finds trust hard to trust. So they're not going to say, oh, by the way, I find it hard to trust. No, because they won't, okay? Because this is something that they're like, well, I can't go on in reference to blah, 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 right? So this is where now I feel like a lot of us are releasing that intuition that has been there, and for you to acknowledge it. So whoever you may be, or whoever chose collective card number 2, it's a beautiful card because it's about you trusting into your inner wisdom and knowing what it is that you're here for, okay? So that's what I get for collective card number 2. That is, I listen to my intuition and trust my inner wisdom. I love that, okay? Because you're really starting to level up, which is freaking amazing, I'd like to add, okay? So take what resonated, leave what didn't. Thank you so much. We're now moving on to collective card number 3. Collective card number 3 as well. I put my energy into things that are important to me. There you go, okay? You're starting to recognize the different behaviors, okay? And I feel like there's someone around you that is like, has got a lot, but hasn't got a lot, if that makes sense. And I know that seems crazy. You're like, what on earth are you talking about, Destiny? But I know because I've been there, right? It's not about material things, guys, yeah? And this is where I cannot stress this enough. You can have all the material things in the world, big house, this, that, and the other, and all of this, that, right? But that doesn't make you happy, okay? It's what's within, deep inside your souls, deep inside here, that it's okay for you to express how you feel and how that came about in that situation. So only put your time, effort and energy into places and things that are gonna, you know, what's the word I want to use? Is it like benefit you, okay? Benefit you in a way that you've never had that before, okay? So I feel like that's definitely something that you have to put your energy into, is sometimes the unknown and the not knowing, but not doing it in such an intense way. Do you understand that? So you're doing it in a completely different mindset. You're doing it in a completely different concept. You're doing it in a completely different way to what you would have done before, because I feel like a lot of you wouldn't even give this time of day to even hear this out, right? Or even acknowledge it. But there's so many different things in reference to this, okay, where it's also going to build you up at the same time, okay? And the vision that I see is like you're at the bottom of the mountain, but you can see the top of the mountain, but you can't touch it. You can't physically touch it because you've got to put the work in, okay? You've got to put the legwork in. The legwork is probably one of the most challenging one, I'd say, because it's about understanding everything that you need to within yourself and finding that pathway, finding that desire, finding everything that you need for you, okay? But at the same time, you putting energy into something that is good, then trust me, you will get recognition for it. But don't be putting energy into something that doesn't deserve your energy, that is zapping your energy, that is draining you, that is making you feel like as if you can't do these things. You know what I mean? Because then that's where you get this codependency energy. And trust me, you do not want codependency energy, because it is something that you're then made as if that you need that. You have to have it. Do you understand? Like, and I feel like in time is when you start to understand, acknowledge things and what they need to be and how they need to do it. Like, do you get what I mean here, right? So, in a nutshell, for collective card number 3 was I put my energy into things that are important to me. If you don't feel like it is important to you, and you get an instinct about something, run with it and go with it, because it's going to be the right thing that you're feeling in that vibration. Okay, so take what resonated, leave what didn't. That's collective card number 3, and that is I put my energy into things that are important to me. And thank you. Now guys, this is underneath of the deck, whether you choose 1, 2 or 3, 3 and 2, 3 and 1, 2 and 1, 2 and 3, blah blah blah, all of that jazz. It doesn't matter, right? Because at the end of the day, we're now moving on to collective, which means it's for everybody. Okay, 0505, thank you Spirit for confirmation. I freaking love that as well. Again, so again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Are you ready? So collective card, the underneath of the deck, sorry, known as the outcome card is, let's do a drum roll. Wait, there's a drum roll. And it is, right, I am cultivate, patient and understanding in all situations. I freaking love this. Oh my God, so many people right now are having epiphanies. So many people right now are having wake up calls. So many people right now are having realizations. So many people are realizing they're in a karmic cycle. So many people are waking up to all these things in reference to what it is, okay? And this is where I want you to know and understand. It's about having patience, okay? Understanding the ins and outs of situations, okay, that are brought to your attention, okay? If something gets brought to your attention, and I said, and again, this is comes back in again with trusting your gut instinct about something. If you get a vibe and you get something that feels good, run with it and go with it. If you get something that feels a little bit funky, that you're not fully feeling it, take that as a sign as well, okay? But I always say in reference to that, it's all about perseverance and having patience, because patience is key as well, okay? Patience is everything. Patience is about understanding in all different aspects of your life. Patience is finding what you need to bring out in yourself in order to recognize the things that have been hidden for such a long time, okay? So I feel like a lot of you are finally coming out, like, what's the word? Out the cave, basically. You're coming out the cave. You're starting to recognize who you are. You're starting to be who you're needing to be. And that's because you're stepping into your power of you, basically. And you are finding your love, your desire, your happiness, your peace, your harmony, stability, whatever it may be. You know, you're finding peace within your soul, and you're allowing your soul to speak. Because I feel like your soul hasn't spoken for a very long time, because you've been either a people pleaser, or you've appeased people, or you've been very dismissive of a situation. And as of now, you're like, sod that, screw that, I'm not doing that anymore, but I'm doing me. I'm doing me, you're doing you, right? And that's the thing. And sometimes this is what is needed, because it's preparing you for something that is going to be coming through. Like, thank you Spirit, they just said to me, like a breakthrough, okay? So I feel like having patience and understanding all of these things and all these situations that you've been through, there's a reason why you've been through it, because now is the time for recognition. There is time for rewards. There is time for closure. There is time for peace. There is time for, you know, for harmony. There's time for all these things that are really coming in to give you that clarity of what you need to know to be able to recognize the things that you had never recognized before, because you wasn't ready to awaken, because it wasn't your time. But now it is your time, because now you're starting to understand all the things that you hadn't seen before, because you were still doing your work, you were still working on yourself, you were still finding ways, you were still trying to understand who you are as a person, okay? And it's bringing you everything that you need to know and see within yourself, okay? And you're finding it, and you're doing it, and you're knowing it, and you're feeling it, and you're sensing it, okay? And all the senses are all there, and it's showing you to everything that you needed to be and what you are becoming in you. Wow. powerful, powerful, powerful energy. Energy, powerful energy, and that is amazing. Thank you so much. That is powerful, that is beautiful, that is amazing. Thank you. So, and that is the underneath of the deck known as outcome card, and that is I cultivate patience and understanding in all situations in my life. Take what resonated, leave what didn't. Thank you so much, everyone, and thank you. And that's your collective, guys, for today. And thank you so much. Thank you. And thank you so much, guys, for your shares, your likes, your heart moves, your questions, your energies, vibrations, being here. Your love and support means the absolute world to me. Thank you so much. Remember, guys, that you are beautiful, kind, caring, worthy, and unique. And most importantly, that you are enough. Okay, myself, Destinyk, is going to sign off and sign out. And I'll be back on later on today. Thank you so much, guys, for the follows and everything else. And just being here, it means the world. Thank you so much, 69. In my eyes. And that's definitely a sign. Let me play my song. We're going to go to Nanites. Well, I'm going to go to Nanites anyway. And thank you. Here we go. Thank you so much, guys. Rich, Mary, Jimmy Jules, Gary, your legend, Hunter, everyone. Thank you so much. And everyone else.
When I fall, you lift me high. When I'm low,
thank you, Lulu, as well, and everyone that's new as well.
You are my sky. You are the light inside my soul. Stay with me, never let go. One touch, one flame, two hearts, one name. You are the light inside my soul. Stay with me, never let go.
Thank you, mods, as well. Tano as well. I know she's not in at the minute, guys, but she's got a lot going on, but she's always with us in here anyway. And big love, guys.
Inside my soul, stay with me, never let go.
Oh, and Pocahontas. And I'll see you all later on today. Signing off, signing out, and I'll be back later on. Stay well, stay blessed, everyone. Big love.